VISKOU.
Hi everyone, so I'm going to start our workshop soon. Okay, so once again, welcome to VISKOU. Yep, I'm the one for the host for today. I'm going to talk about our Reyee Hotel Solutions. Okay, so let us start. Yeah, so before I start talking about our products, so I'm going to share with you guys some case reference from Ruijie. So the first is the Hotel. Yeah, Hotel, I think maybe you guys have heard before. It's in Singapore. Actually, it's quite famous for long stay. Yeah, so they use our solution as well. Yeah, for the Wi-Fi solution for the guests. Okay, so here are some of the product lists they use. So you guys can see from here. Here are some of the product lists they're using. So the next is the Hotel Elizabeth. So this one is near the Orchard. You guys know about the hospital there? Yeah, this is near the hospital, Hotel Elizabeth. Yeah, this is residential like hotel place to rent to those who are need to have some medications in Singapore. Yeah, I think you guys quite know about this. It's Hotel Elizabeth. They are also using our Ruijie product as well. Yeah, so just now I tried to showcase that our APs are really deployed in quite famous hotel. Yeah, so what are the pain points from some of the hotel users? So we know that they always complain about the Wi-Fi. Yeah, so and also the Wi-Fi already been one of the criteria that the end users to choose where for them to. Yeah, so you can see here some of the real case at a review from booking.com. Yeah, so the customers are complaining about the Wi-Fi. Yeah, so sponsors from the hotels first is limited on budget. Yeah, so some hotels, yeah, they are still have a budget on their network solutions. Yeah, so and also they want to have a support. There are some other parties maybe they don't provide support very well. Yeah. So with our way to be able to overcome with these two pain points from them. Yeah, we have a very cost-effective APs devices, and also we have this support all the way along. Yeah. Yeah. So another perspective is from our SI. Yeah, it's from you guys. Yeah, you guys are the SI. So some of the pain points that you guys facing. First, you might have a high cost out and low margin. Sometimes we don't have too much time to spend on network design and configuration. Yeah, because some of our SI are still new in they are actually really professional in CCTV, but very new in network design or this. Yeah, so but it's okay. Our way is able to help you on this. And the last one is a margin loss due to frequent on-site. Yeah, because if the customer requires some maintenance, if you don't have like a cloud platform to manage it, you need to go to travel on-site frequently. Yeah. So why you guys can choose Ruijie as your hotel solutions? I think that it's hard to design a good Wi-Fi solutions. Yeah. So for all the newbies in network, I think it's really hard to design. Yeah. First, we think that we might need to have expensive tools to design the heat map. Yeah, as you can see, this is one of the heat map, or you can search from the internet. So it costs around 6,000 USD. Okay, and also you need to have spend much more time on the BOQ. You need to design the network, and even after we install with all the APs, the customer one experience is not guaranteed. We will still have chances that it's slow speed and the customer complain to you. The first is that our heat map is free. Our heat map is free. It's a heat map tools on the cloud and it's free. Okay, so you can just use the heat map to go and design Wi-Fi location for that. If you guys are interested in how can we access and how can we use this AI heat map, please go to our YouTube channel. Please go YouTube channel and look for AI heat map. How to set up AI heat map. The next. So using this AI heat map, we're able to save time on reporting the details, the configurations, how the topology like, and what's the devices, how many quantity, yeah, and also the coverage of the internet. Yeah, this makes you looks professional. So yeah, the next is that we will really struggle in doing the network configurations. Yeah, so we need to set for the routers, we need to set up all the WAN port, LAN port, load balancing for the switch, and then the APs, doing all the SSID settings, setting out the password, the Wi-Fi name, all that. Yeah, all these things we need to do one by one. It's actually very complicated. Yeah, so here are some of the value-added service for our hotel. Yeah, so it's a very limited bandwidth put by hotel, but plenty of service are included. Yeah, because some of the hotel they sign on for a very limited bandwidth for the hotel. So here we can have this value of services, like they want to use many services like the IPTV, like huge social media service like TikTok, Instagram, or that. There's some of them may require a Wi-Fi captive portal, and also some of them they also want to control the content. Yeah, they don't want to let the client, the guest, to access some of the illegal websites. So as I said just now, if you are just a limited ISP bandwidth, but it's okay. Our routers all are supported quite numbers of LAN points. Yeah, so it can connect to multiple ISP. So ISP stands for the Internet Service Provider. So after you can look on the left hand side here. Yeah, left hand side here, you can see this is the ISP. We have two ISP to go through. Yeah, so it can help you to load balancing your network. Yeah, so the bandwidth will be combined as well. So the next is a smart WAN selection. So it will help us to do the load balancing and policy based routing. Yeah, so we can just drag. So you guys can see. Yeah, so I want this WAN to use for the some of the IP address. Yeah, so you can just drag. So the next one is the bandwidth management. Yeah, so if you guys like in a hotel, so maybe don't want your staff to access to some of the YouTube, yeah, Twitter, Facebook, IG, yeah, you can block them. So we also able to support for the third-party integrations. Yeah, because some of you guys might use some of the PMS system from third party. I can say in the context is like you will have a lot of authentications by third party. The next one is that the captive portal. Yeah, so just now I already mentioned before, the captive portal is something like this. So you guys can see from the right hand side here. Yeah, so we have this kind of like landing page. Yeah, so you can customize it. You can just design it in a very good way to look. Yeah, you can put up your hotel logo, put up your hotel background, or the yeah, you can adjust the text. So yeah, the next main problem is like the poor Wi-Fi experience. Yeah, some place we might have a poor Wi-Fi experience. Yeah, maybe because of the wrong models. Some of the supplier maybe give you guys some same models for all the scenarios. Like in a restaurant, lobby, guest room, swimming pool, conference. Yeah, they're using the same models. Yeah, so we need to have different kind of models to cater the different environment. Yeah, so for the guest room, we have this wall AP, which is the best choice because this is small. As you guys can see from the right hand side here, it is small and easy to install. Just install at the wall there. So why wall AP? So actually, because we're choosing wall AP over the ceiling AP because it's a better coverage and lower interference. Because if you're using like corridor AP means that they will put one ceiling AP outside the room. So the inside room might face some poor signal strength. Yeah, so we can just deploy the wall AP, the small wall AP in every room, and then the cost is also cheap as well. And then this AP will also adjust the channels as well, so you don't have any overlapping of channels. We also have a better performance. Yeah, here's some for your guys' information. So we designed it for cooler, thinner, and stronger. Yeah, so we have some design on it. We have this thin surface, backlit exhibitions, high thermal conductivity metals, and also advanced board design. Yeah, to reduce the heat flood. So for conference room, so it's a very high density, as I said, now it's high density, and this actually requires more stronger APs, which is able to support more users, like in the restaurants and conference room, high density. Our APs, we have this real high density features. We call it like the MU MIMO. What is MU MIMO? It's like a multiple input and multiple output. Yeah, so both our 2.5 GHz and 5 GHz Wi-Fi, we're able to support up to 4x4 MU MIMO, multiple input and multiple output, and maximum 500 concurrent users can able associated with it. For the sticky visual, so we will kick off users automatically if they have a very weak SPS. So actually you can set a threshold. Yeah, so you just break those who don't have a very weak signal on the Wi-Fi. Yeah, and also our APs is able to support the traffic and client load balancing as well. So some of our high density APs are including the 2260E. So this is the 4x4 antenna, 4x4 MU-MIMO antennas for the 2.5 GHz and also 5 GHz. And then it consists of one 2.5G ports. Yeah, so it's higher than the 1G port, so it can sustain for higher traffic to pass through. So this has a 2.5G port, 2260E. This is one of our models. So our next models will be RAP 2260H. This is even higher. Yeah, so it's a 4x4 model, but the MU-MIMO antenna as well. But it has a 2 of the 2.5 GHz ports. So this is very fast. And then we have the Wi-Fi 7 as well. So our Wi-Fi 7 will be coming in real soon, maybe at the end of this Q2. So how can we achieve a best-in-class Wi-Fi performance? We have with a revolutionary combination of DM or FDMA and 1024 QAM and this 802.11n extended. So all these are the Wi-Fi spec. So we can have this 160 MHz, so it is very high. So now most of the APs in the markets are only 80 MHz. Yeah, so we have this 160 MHz. And then we have this dual band 4x4 MIMO, which was mentioned just now. Yeah, and then the model we support all these is the IP226H, which is the highest models in Reyee APs. Okay, you can support up to 6,000 Mbps speed. So it's called a Wi-Fi 6 AX6000. So we can speed up our Wi-Fi 5 devices 160 MHz goes up. So when connecting Wi-Fi 5 devices that support 160 MHz to Wi-Fi 6 APs, internet speed will increase by as much as around 60%. Yeah, so this is based on the calculation on the Wi-Fi 6 technology. Even that your Wi-Fi is only supported, even that your devices is only supported for Wi-Fi 5, but you still can use a Wi-Fi 6 APs. So when they connect to a Wi-Fi 6 APs, they are using 160 MHz and then their speed will boost up. So now we are going to talk about lobby. So our lobby is able to fit the environment so you can have enjoy the performance. So you can use these models, the IP2266. Yeah, so this is the AX3000 throughput, but with the AX1800 plus. This is a round trip, and then price is only just like the AX1008 price. Yeah, and also all our APs able to enjoy for 3 years warranty, 1-to-1 exchange, and also the lifetime free license for the top. So the next one is swimming pool. Yeah, so normally swimming pool will be in the open space. So either this is an indoor or either this is an outdoor. So we can propose for the outdoor APs as this is an open space to cover a large area. This is one of our AP Wi-Fi 5 APs, IP52 OD. But this is a new product. This is a new product, IP52-OD. Yeah. So what is the difference compared to our products? As this one actually is it's a very small one. It's a very thin and small. Yeah. So it does install very easily on the pole or even on the wall. And this is have external antennas. Yeah, so you can have a wider coverage. Yeah, so as we compare to like the remote controller, yeah, this is around like the size of the remote controller. It's very convenient. So you guys can install. So you guys can see on the right hand side. So normally our outdoor APs is like this, like a round shape, sphere shape. Yeah, but we come up with these new products. Yeah, very thin. Compared to here. Yeah, so just now we talk about how can you have a best Wi-Fi experience. So the first way to able to provide you with the seamless roaming with AI. Also, what is a seamless roaming? This means that when you have a deployed 2 APs in your house, maybe one is at the outdoors, one is inside the living room. Yeah, so when you're moving from the living room to the outdoors, to your gardens, yeah, so you have this roaming. Roaming is called like the switch between the APs. Yeah, so maybe for others actually you might feel there's a disconnection and then you reconnect back to the APs in the gardens. Yeah, but for us we have this seamless roaming and also with AI. So the next one is the Wi-Fi optimizations. Yeah, because sometimes we deploy more than 10, more than 20 pieces of APs. Yeah, but how can we adjust all the channels so that it will not have any conflict or any interference between the channels of the APs? Yeah, so we can use this Wi-Fi optimizations. So we can just use this, they will also help us to adjust the power, adjust the channel to reduce the interference between the APs. Yeah, so here are some of the typical topologies. Yeah, you can have added hotel network at a glance. Yeah, so for in front that we can use the routers, connect to our routers, ISP connect to our routers, the routers connect to a core switch. And then the core switch will connect to a multiple access PoE switch. Yeah, so the PoE switch will able to connect to the APs. Yeah, so like the guest room, restaurant, swimming room, and lobby. So here to introduce to you guys our brand new routers, EG1510XS. Okay, it's able to support up to 1,500 concurrent users, 1,000 IPsec VPN tunnels, up to 4 gigabits per second throughput, and also it has a 6-slot storage, 4 to 5 months. Okay, so this is very powerful EG, so we call it EG. Yeah, so here are some of the built physical features for these routers. Yeah, so just you guys will have a look. So for this router, it has support up to 10G SFP and also support 2.5G ports as well. Yeah, so this is beyond the speed. So we have this 10G fiber layer 3 core switch. It's not only the speed. Yeah, so we can also enable for the high bandwidth. This is another model. This is the core switch MBS 5500. Will be coming out real soon also. Yeah, so all the ports support 10G SFP plus, and also we have this robust security strategies. Yeah, so as now we know that, so we are not only going to talk about 1G speed today. Yeah, so we need to upgrade our switches to meet the ISP provided speed. Yeah, so if they provided a 2.5G speed, yeah, so it's already reasonably that we need to have a 2.5G switch to support the 2.5G speed. So we have this brief summary from end-to-end solutions offered to our hotel side. So at the first stage, we have this pre-sale stage, like the evaluate, so maybe like the site survey, any product, VOQ or that. And then we have the project deployment stage. So yeah, some of the features I explained just now, like bandwidth management, like captive portal, load balancing, roaming, seamless roaming, yeah, all these kind of features designed for the hotels. The maintenance stage, yeah, so we're gonna provide you for the support and maintenance. The first, you can use the Ruijie app to do the remote maintenance schedule. You can check the status from remotely, so you don't need to travel down to the site. And then we have this AI roaming. So just like I mentioned, we have this AI roaming and Wi-Fi optimization for you to adjust the channels, adjust the power. So just now are all about the typical solutions. For the typical network solutions are using LAN cables, even some fiber. The next part I'm going to talk about the e-lighten optical solutions. Yeah, so this is actually quite new solutions in network. You guys will wonder, so what is the e-lighten optical solutions? Yeah, so here are some of the typical for you to have the e-lighten optical solutions, like in a hotel or resort. So it's the same. You still need the router, and then you still need a core switch. And then from core switch, it will be connected through fiber. Yeah, this is e-lighten optical. It means that these solutions are mainly using fiber to do the transmission. So you guys can see from this core switch, you will give out this light to this, we call a splitter, light splitter. And then the splitter will be connected to the APs using fiber. So you guys can see all these yellow colors are fibers. Then the splitter actually can go over to a PoE switch. Then the PoE switch can normally to power up. All our APs are using fiber. So this component we can call it like a light splitter, because we all know that fibers are transmit the data transmission using light. Here to introduce again, so this for this technologies, the fundamental concept of the e-lighten solution is to leverage the Ethernet technology while integrating the features of the port. So we try to leverage the Ethernet technology means that using the Cat6 cables, the LAN cable. Yeah, all the parts will be different with the one we are using for Ethernet technologies. Yeah, so we'll use this optical core switch mainly for optical, and then the PoE splitter. Just now I mentioned the PoE splitter. You can consider like a light splitter, and then the next is like the access switch. This access switch will accept the light from the PoE splitter, and then it will come out with the LAN ports to other devices. Okay, and also we have this access point. The access point is not connecting using LAN cable. They are connecting using the fiber cable as well. And then we have this special optical transceiver. So here to give you guys more pictures on how it works. Yeah, so let's say the below part we have this optical core switch. Yeah, so giving out the light optical access switch. So you guys can see from here, optical access switch. So come out with the light, and then go to a splitter. So the splitter will able to go to multiples of APs. It not even can go to the APs and also can go to the phone. Yeah, so that we're replacing the Cat6 cables with the fiber cables. Yeah, so some of the target scenarios is like the apartments, hotels, and so or like a resort or villa. So mainly it will be a hotel, because hotel is more easier to implement these e-lighten optical solutions. So it's the same. You're able to have a triple play It means that you can convert the analog to an IP form. And then we have this small profit margin as we cut costs on the switches. And also, we still remain to have all the value-added service like the captive portals, band balancing, load balancing. Yeah, all these features are still remain. Here are some of the dilemma for the hotel guest room Wi-Fi coverage. Yeah, so it's okay we deploy all the rooms with one APs. Yeah, we have this Wi-Fi experience very good, but yeah, sometimes the cost might be out of the budget because if you have many rooms, so every room will need to have one APs. So our key advantage is to provide the users. First, that I mentioned about, we can convert the analog phone to IP phone. So one fiber to current network, IPTV and telephone services. So you can connect the RJ11 to APs, and then connect to the TV, to a PC as well. Yeah, so actually we can have a hybrid optical solution, like an optical solution over the internet. So we support both P2P and P2MP, point-to-point and point-to-multiple point transmission in the same system. Allow flexible design for better cost and performance. Also, go to this optical core switch. Then optical core switch can either go to a splitter, and the splitter will split into for the wall APs, and then split for the optical access switch. So we will receive the optical as the input. Okay, or we can still using the Ethernet network using the LAN cable. So yeah, because our Discord will still support LAN cable. The LAN cable to connect to a PoE switch, and the PoE switch can connect to the same AP. Yeah, so here to introduce our product line overview for these eLighten solutions. So the first one is the optical core switch. It's a core layer. So you know that the first is a FPU series and the F5200 and 6002, and also the optical receiver. We're able to have an 8-speed port, can go up to 150 rooms, and then at 100 end devices, 400 cameras. And then even if you want to have a higher end, so we have this 6002, it has a 16 from 150 to 300 rooms, and 1200 end devices with around 600 cameras. Okay, so next is the aggregation layer. Aggregation layer, which is the splitter, which I mentioned just now. The light splitter. So we have two kinds. One is a 16 port, another one is a 32 ports. And then the next one is the access layer. Yeah, so after the aggregation layer, it can connect to an access layer. Yeah, so the access layer, you can have a LAN port to connect to end devices that do not support fiber ports. Yeah, so here are some of the main specifications. Just a main specification. So you guys can have a look, hold it, take a screenshot to have a look on this. This is just a specification. And then here are the specifications for the optical access switch. Yeah, so the next one will be the APs. The APs, this is the wall APs as well. So it's a 3 port and also 1 gigabit optical ports. And then it will have an RJ11 analog telephone line ports as well. Yeah, so this is the splitter, which is the aggregation layer to split out the light from the core switch to all the access service switch, or you can just split it into directly to the end devices and control itself. So these are the transceiver. Transceiver can consider as an SFP module to connect your fiber. It has been deployed in some very famous places. So example like in Bali. Yeah. So they are using this eLighten optical solution. Yeah. So the issue actually because they are using a GPON solution before, and the IPTVs always get jammed, and also the Wi-Fi performance is not good, and also sometimes it cannot open out web page. Yeah. So now they try to using this eLighten optical solutions. So we have more than 6 buildings, and then we have 500 plus rooms using our wall APs, the optical wall APs, and then add on it has an IPTV plus analog phone in every room. Yeah, okay, so that's the end for the eLighten solutions. Yeah, so I will try to explain to you guys. Yeah, so here are just the Reyee product family that we have in our Reyee product. Yeah, so you guys can have a glance through. Yeah, so we cover the switches, access points, wireless bridge, routers, and also the home Wi-Fi. Yeah, so these are all the product family that we have. Coming to the real end of this workshop. Stay tuned to our next workshop. Thank you and see you guys. Bye bye.
VISKOU.